The Center's commitment to integration and support, when combined with the power of the whole family framework, has resulted in incredible outcomes for the families we serve. The whole family approach, also known as 2Gen, boosts the power of our educational and employment programs by working closely with multi-generational families to unleash their full potential. Parents and caregivers have successfully pursued higher education, secured stable employment, gained financial independence, and learned lifelong parenting skills. While their children have thrived in our high-quality early education programs, flourished academically, emotionally, and socially, setting the stage for brighter futures full of promise. In our fight for equity, we strategically partner with families to remove barriers and help to build stronger foundations for future generations, creating conditions to address intergenerational poverty and improve social mobility. The families highlighted here serve as powerful testimonials to the transformative impact of the whole family framework, illustrating how working with children and the adults in their lives together unlocks the full potential towards achieving their dreams.
Right around the time I got pregnant with my son, the lady that I had introduced me into a program, told me about a pregnant moms group here.
I started in a kind of a bad place, and I was introduced to them through a caseworker, through ODJFS, because I was on cash assistance and I needed help. I just had the baby, and they referred me to this program and doing job training, literally anything that you could think of, any kind of help and resources they could give.
I don't know where I would be, or thousands of other people for that matter, if it wasn't for the centers. I was a new dad, and they started young too. It was about 3 or 4 months. So they were working on their cognitive skills. They were working on, blocks and recognizing shapes and their motor skills and all of these things that late infants have as they become toddlers that they would need to kind of just enhance their growth.
In my opinion, the centers cares, and they really try to make certain that when you walk in that you know that they care. However you've come to the door, however you've come through for services, whether you come from for high quality education, whether you've come to get a job in our job training programs, whether you have come just to say, hey, I need some help with some mental health services, can you help me?
We focus on their developmental needs, and we focus on where their family is developmentally, and we help their parents hone in on the needs and gifts of their children. We also ask the parents what they also need to move on the path to prosperity.
Oh yeah, I recommend the centers all the time. I tell everybody about it. I cannot say enough good things about not only the people, but the programs that they've introduced me to.
We have a vast amount of services, amenities that we offer where the income is not a challenge. The things that we offer at these centers are free to our public.
Having what they call the group socializations, where they have the mini field trips if they brought them here, or to the children to a park or to museums. They love the Children's Museum. That's one of the ones that's coming up, which is awesome. They love it.
Even if you come in as a volunteer, a parent volunteer, a parent, there are opportunities here for advancement. The centers encourages families to, train and get professional development and become part of the center's community.
Equity means access. If we don't understand how to connect with one another and understand those words and what that means, because we all come from different backgrounds, that's helpful, and that makes me think that there's some investment that the centers has for staff to understand and supports that we can do and we can have when we work with clients and families that come from different backgrounds. So that's my lens to that.
There are people in Cleveland that need our help. I mean, there's just so much that we offer. We could, I don't think there's anything that any random person could just come up and say, after they heard all that we offer, they could say, well, thank you, I don't need any of those things.
We're in the city. We have people that struggle, parents that struggle, and they provide all the resources that people may need that they may not know that they have access to.
Thank you. You don't know how much it's helped. A lot. Just even being able to text and say, hey, I'm having a bad day. When you get a second, can you talk?